Hey guys, John here, back for another video, and this one I want to show you guys what it's like the week leading up to a powerlifting competition. My competition is this coming Saturday, August 4th. It's Socal Powerlifting. It's a USAPL meet, so it's a 2-hour weigh-in. So I want to take you guys through the day-to-day of what it's like to actually be preparing for a competition. This will be my second powerlifting competition this year, and I'm super excited because it's my first time competing USAPL. I'm not sure how the 2-hour weigh-in is going to go, so come along for the ride. Today I'm going to hit my squat opener. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit my bench opener, and then Wednesday I'm gonna hit my deadlift opener, and I want to make sure they all move at like an RP 6-7, just to make sure everything feels super comfortable, that I'm not gonna mess up on the platform, especially being slightly depleted of water and stuff. So come along for the ride, and I'll see you out there. So we're doing my squat openers right now. I'm with Ethan. He's gonna be my cameraman at the meet, so you'll see him behind the camera, and I will be on the platform. I hit 360 for a single at an RPE 6 or 7. Now I'm hitting 370. It'll probably be an RPE 8. That'll be my second attempt, or 375. And then my kind of fuck it lift will be 390, 395. So, okay. Yep. Just send it, right?
Fucking send it. Come on. Rack. Let's go.
This is just this fucker's warm-up weight.
He's chilling. He's chilling with 360 fucking pounds on his back.
That's just what I squatted for a single.
Oh, it's so funny.
Paused and unracked from that fucking low. Make me drop this weight. So the only reason I like wearing my singlet is because my legs look fucking jacked in the singlet, man. And they show off my quads.
Woo! Look at that.
That's for Brandon.
Ladies, he's single. He's single, ladies. Just kidding.
So even though I am a powerlifter, I still do a lot of Metcon just to drop some weight, because at this point I was still about, I want to say, 6 pounds overweight, so I was about 170, 171. And I needed to get down to 163 by the end of this week, pretty much. So I did a lot of Metcon this week. I cut my calories, and on top of that, I was doing a lot of sauna, a lot of steady state, and a lot of HIIT training, just to drop that last few pounds of water weight. So this conditioning was 5 rounds of sled pushes, 500-meter row, and then sled pulls, and then that was about it. So now that I found my squat opener, it's the time of the day where I go train clients. So I'm training from 4 p.m. until 9 p.m. tonight. So I will catch up with you guys later tonight. Hey guys, good morning. It's the morning of morning 2. And right now I am about to go to work. But before that, I need to take my morning supplements and protein powder. So, excuse my mess. But this is what I normally use for my protein, .fit Way Smooth. It's third-party tested, so you always know it's pure, and it has exactly what it says in it. So, yeah. So, my morning weight this morning was 168 pounds flat. I need to drop to 74 kilograms or 163.1 pounds by Saturday. So that will be water loading. I'm going to be salt loading, as well as maybe sitting in the sauna, doing a little bit more conditioning, a little bit more steady state cardio that I'm used to doing, and eating a little bit less. So on today's agenda, I have to get my hair cut because this is getting too long and I want a fresh cut before I get on the platform. I have work. I have to train a bunch of clients today, and I also have to get my bench day in at some point. So you'll get to see a lot of that. But for the most part, you're going to see my footage and my prep, because I want to give you guys a look into what it's like to actually prep for a powerlifting competition a week out, because it gets kind of stressful and it gets to be kind of like crunch time. So I want you guys to see all of the ugly and the good that goes with powerlifting. So we're here getting my hair cut. Shout out to this lady right here, Nancy. She works at Salon 77 Pleasanton. She does a great job with my hair, so yeah, come see her if you need your haircut.
Yeah.
Hair is all done.
Check out his hair. Should we head to the side? Looking tight. Competition ready.
Yeah. Hey, coach.
What's
up?
man? Are we recording or taking pictures?
Recording.
Record that.
So this is my coach.
This is
Yeah, this is the guy that's made me strong.
I strong making strongs.
Making strong people.
I'm the strong maker. The maker of strong.
Hey guys, so I just finished my few sessions in the morning, and now I am about to train. So today we have building up to my opener, as well as 5 sets of 3 at 80-85%. These are all pause bench. Then weighted dips, 5 sets of 10. Then I'm supposed to unrack and hold at the lockout 105 to 115% of my meet PR. And then I have just 5 rounds of conditioning. So I want to take you through what I do to get ready to do my bench day. There's not as much stretching and movement prep, but there is some warm up. So I want to take you through that, and you get to see the entire process. So one thing I have been doing lately, wearing my Ollie shoes for bench because it gives me more leg drive and more balance. So I'm doing that as well as wearing my belt. So one accessory I started using during the cycle were Mark Bell's strong wrist wraps. They're 30 inches, so they're competition legal. I like them because they provide a lot of support to my wrists while benching heavy, and they fit really well and they wear really well. So highly recommend them.
Air feels similar, landscape different, sub-zero temperatures, no known settlers, 2 moons pulling us across this development, we crash laying into it, interesting predicament, look, it's official, I'm an alien, skating cross space, dodging jump from impaling them, and then I lost trace from the system that's been failing them.
So I just hit my opener for bench. It went really well. Hector's kind of planned for me to open up super conservative and then jump over 200 and go straight to 205. And then from there, just kind of fuck it, whatever I feel I have in the tank. Probably the third attempt will be 210, maybe 212, 215, somewhere in that range, 210 to 215. So now I have to do my heavy unracks and my weighted dips, so come along for the ride.
Inside the 7th layer, check my 6, I'm on the way up. 5 jobs, teach me how to work. Never yell for, come and show me what you're worth. It's just us 3 going down in the dirt. Tell me what's the shit to you if you ain't living in the first. Air feels similar, landscape different, sub-zero temperatures, no known settlers, 2 moons pulling us across this development, we crash laying into it, interesting predicament, look, it's official, I'm an alien, skating cross space, dodging junk from impaling them, and then I lost trace from the system that's been failing them, the ship's now spiraling, the crew's not panicking, brace yourself cause this might hurt a little, about to crash in less than 30 seconds, bet ain't enough to be flying with you, promise we gon' make it out this wreckage, brace yourself cause this might hurt a little, about to crash in less than 20 seconds, bet ain't enough to be flying with you, promise we gon' make it out this wreckage.
Morning everyone, it is Wednesday, so that means I'm officially 3 days out. Today is deadlift day. I'm gonna find my deadlift opener. So a little bit of an update. I woke up this morning and I felt great. My CNS is recovered, or it's pretty much feeling good and recovered. So today should be a good deadlift day. I have a couple clients. I have a new business meeting set up with someone, and then I'm gonna get to my training. So I'll see you guys out there. Alright, so we're just getting warmed up for deadlifts. So my warm-up today is going to be lateral band walks, some prone cobras or some back extensions, some TRX rows. Then I'm just working up to my opener, so singles from 315 all the way up. So let's do it.
Use my hands as a motherfucking necklace. I'm in the monster, now you got a death wish. Grab that whip, I know you gotta finish. This the life of the young and the reckless. Use my hands as a
We got my kickstand and the Dick socks and my Sabo deadlift shoes today.
I'm in the monster, now you got a death wish. Now you got a death. I'm feeling so cocky right now, yeah, I'm on my gay shit. Better text in where you at, I said I'm on my way, bitch. A release joint in the cut, oh no, girl, why you play?
So we just hit my opener of 440 at an RPE 8 or so, and there's a good argument of why RPE shouldn't be used for certain athletes. Like I completely undershot my RPE when I was building up, and I realized the only specific athletes that are really in tune with their bodies should be using RPE. Most coaches should be using percentage base, just because it's easier for the athlete to have objective measurable percentages hit rather than hitting like an RPE that could be completely subjective to the athlete. So for example, like an 80% lift could feel like an RPE 9 some days when an 80% lift should be an 80% lift. And if you can't hit your percentage, just drop the percentage and then work with your coach on hitting those percentages in the future. Hey guys, it's the morning of day 4 and I am on my way to work right now. I have no workout planned for today. Today's a rest day, so I'm going to do some mobility at work, do some band and hip distractions, do some shoulder mobility, open up my serratus a little bit more because I've been really tight and really closed off through my serratus lately. So I'm just going to be focusing on mobility, sit in the sauna for a while, get a bit of this water weight off, eat some food, hang out. Not much else planned today. Gotta write a bunch of programs for clients. That's why I got my laptop with me. So today's kind of more of a normal day. I'm getting packed tonight because I'm leaving for LA tomorrow morning with my buddy Ethan, who's gonna be my cameraman, so he'll be behind this camera the entire weekend. So you get to see everything from start to finish, blah, blah, blah. So come along for the ride. I'm gonna see. Hey guys, so it's Friday the 3rd. We're about to head down to Socal. I'm just here outside my friend Ethan's house. He's gonna be the cameraman for the entire weekend. My parents are actually going down as well, so we're gonna meet up with them shortly at their house, and then we're gonna caravan down because I'm staying down an extra day compared to them, so we were all gonna drive together, but this is easier for me. So anyway, come along for the ride. I'm excited to get down there. Look who I found. What's up, Ethan?
Hey, good morning, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you. About to head to Socal.
Oh, the drive though.
About to be a 5.5, 6 hour drive plus whatever traffic we hit when we get to Socal.
Don't jinx it.
Nah, we're gonna
be stuck in traffic. You said that.
Definitely gonna be stuck in traffic. But yeah, so come along for the ride.
All right, we just hit the 5. We got
5.5, 6 hours left.
Yeah,
to go.
we got cruise control out. We're just gonna be chilling right now. We have some amazing scenery. Yeah.
Up hills.
So yeah, we'll keep you updated if there's any fires. But we got some power lines.
Most boring fucking scenery
There's
out
nothing
here.
here.
There's nothing out here. I understand driving for like 5 hours through nice scenery, right? But it's just the 5 is so boring that there's nothing to look at. There's nothing to talk about.
Yep.
But so I drank like I drank 2 servings of first drink. Should I just stop carbs now?
You drank 2 servings of first drink?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. Here's the thing: you don't have to stop carbs. Just don't eat a ton of pasta and like a ton of like breads and stuff like that. Don't do that. Because you're not doing an endurance event tomorrow, right? It's powerlifting, so I wouldn't worry about your carbs. What I would do is just eat as much leafy greens as possible. Get a lot of folic acid in there. It's going to help with your digestion, and that could actually help you expel a lot of excess weight that you have sitting around. So what I would do is just snack on like raw kale and like all kinds of stuff that's just going to float you.
Okay,
as you're going down.
So I should just...
All right, John's driving again. We just stopped off for some food. John ate his last solid meal until competition day. Oh, I loaded up on some sandwiches and bugles and a nice Diet Mountain Dew. So I'm just rubbing this shit right in his face. But yeah, how do you feel, man? All right, we're back again. We just hit our first experience with traffic. We are in Santa Clarita. We're a little bit above LA. There's a big truck that's blocking the view of the amusement park that I'm trying to show you guys. All right, there it is. Magic Mountain, I guess.
Magic Mountain's over there.
Magic Mike XXL. All right, we're back. It's been a total of about 6 seconds. You see how well I've aged. So we're gonna talk about the use of steroids. So I come from a very different aspect of the fitness world. So I'm from the bodybuilding aspect. John's from the powerlifting aspect. Both centered around fitness, but both have very different goals. And you know, they're kind of oriented in different ways. I used to be definitely anti-steroids because the only way I would be hearing about them was through the media and through you know, like sports, of, you know, people cheating in sports. So I would associate steroids with cheating. But as soon as I got into the sport of bodybuilding and kind of more into the fitness world, I could really see that unfortunately you can't do as much as you think you can do naturally. After about 4 to 5 years, your body maxes out. So if you start lifting at 17, you are done pretty much at 23 or 24 years old. And that's really young. So I can definitely understand why people would want to use steroids to kind of take it to the next level, especially if they're going to be competing, because that opens up a whole nother world of opportunities. So yeah, I mean, obviously they're not good for you like eating broccoli or kale is, but I can definitely understand their use and why people would use them. Now going on to the powerlifting side here, what are your thoughts?
So on the powerlifting side, there's a definite advantage that lifters that use steroids actually have. We're all like, for my strength gains and me and personally, the only time I'll ever use steroids is if I hit my natural limit. Like I plateau for a good 2 to 4 years and I'm not making any strength gains at all, or very minimal, and I want to compete at that like next level of competition, right? So anything below like worlds or national level competitions, so USPA national, there's no real use for steroids in my opinion, because there's so many risks, and I think the risks definitely outweigh the rewards. And honestly, it's not worth it to me to actually advance my strength to that unnatural level when I know it's not actually me technically doing that effort. It's more the fact that I have extragenous testosterone flowing through my body that's giving me unnatural levels of strength and recovery. So that's kind of my stance on steroid use, and honestly I don't care if anyone uses it, because I can see where it's useful in sport, especially at a high level, but for the recreational lifter, or for especially anyone under the age of 21 or 22, I would not recommend jumping on a cycle, because I've had a few friends pass away recently from steroid use. I've had a lot of people that I know and love that have had major complications from steroids. So that's kind of my stance, but yeah.
All right, we just got dinner. John wasn't really able to eat much.
I ate a fucking salad.
He got a salad with honey mustard sauce on the side, so that's how...
I barely used it too.
That's how sad it was.
I used like a little bit of it.
But yeah, we're just hitting up Target right now because we're gonna need to get some food. More food, because John can't really eat like a normal person for a little bit. So we're gonna accommodate his need by doing a little bit of shopping.
So we found a fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Dude, so this is where I'm gonna come after my weigh-in. So I'm an idiot and I didn't bring my bathroom scale, so got a bathroom scale and up in here.
We need these.
What are those?
We need some drinking buddy drink markers that are ripped and matched.
because they emulate us so well. So it's funny to see the contrast between my meat prep stuff when I'm cutting weight, kale, to my meat day stuff like cookies and shit. It's funny to see the difference. Need some of these most definitely. Need the lower sugar ones.
We should have sugar-free. That's tough, man.
So I'm weighing in at 11:30. So we're trying to decide whether or not to get lower sugar or look for sugar-free Gatorades and stuff. Because I need my electrolytes, but I don't want to have like too much of a sugar rush and crash that day. So I guess I'll go with lower sugar. But a couple of different ones because I don't need that much because I can just drink water.
True.
Let's get like 3. That should be enough. So this is my go-to meat day candy right here. Sour Patch Watermelon, man.
That's good.
Now this is the most important part. What are we gonna buy? What are we gonna buy? Because this is gonna be post meat day. We're gonna have a drink.
All for John. All for John.
All 6 beers for me.
All for this legal individual right here.
Alright, so getting a quick little gym session with the shitty little 50-pound dumbbell, some treadmills, and the scale, I guess. I think that's in here.
Down for whatever on the mad one. Yeah, I'm getting in the zone.
Your left.
Yeah, I'm getting in the zone. Yeah, I'm getting in the zone. In me now, no confusion. Every other night it's an evolution. Fucking up rage for our own amusement. Don't judge my crew, we only human.
Hey guys, so I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Today is literally the day before competition. The competition's on Sunday, not Saturday. I was mistaken. But right now I'm really kind of happy that happened because it gave me an extra day to cut weight because it's been a really, really stressful weight cut. As you can see, I still even had little piece of chicken breast left over. This morning, basically what I did was I ate a lot of grilled asparagus, sauteed spinach and kale, not a lot of carbs. I drank a first string, which is DotFit's kind of performance-oriented carb protein blend, but I didn't really eat too much else. I kept water to about half a gallon, so due to the water loading schedule being thrown off a little bit, I loaded a gallon yesterday and I drank basically the equivalent of half gallon today. And basically right now I'm stopping water, and I stopped food at 5 o'clock. I stopped solid food at 11:45 a.m. I actually ate some nuts and stuff as my last solid food and a chicken breast. Then I went to complete protein shakes. Then I drank a protein shake at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and that was it. And then now I just got back from the gym downstairs in the hotel where I did half an hour steady state cardio, a little bit of burpees, a little bit of HIIT training, just to kind of shed a little bit of water weight. Currently my weight's sitting at 166 flat, and now that I'm fasting and water cutting, I have very minimal doubts about making weight tomorrow. I'm still a little bit stressed out because 3 pounds is a lot to drop overnight, but it's not undoable. It's not doable. So you guys get to see the good, the bad, the ugly. I also found out my coach might not be able to make it up, so that's also another stressor going on right now because I don't know who's going to handle me. I have Ethan back there who might be able to handle me, but it's going to be pretty stressful tomorrow. So yeah, a little bit of an update for you guys. I'll see you guys at the meet tomorrow. Wanted to keep this short and sweet.